It's a clash of the titans out there in the water. The powerhouse three-time world champion Gabriel Medina in the red jersey, Ramzi Boukhiam from Morocco, number 14 in the ranks coming into this event, and the only surfer from Northern Africa to compete on the CS in 2022.
Smart to just not get to his feet, not let his hands leave the rail. Now he's making the decision.
Well, he's up and riding. Frothy wave. He's going to kick. The real thing is, though, every now and then, if you block a surfer, even with open priority, you can still go down to second. So an interesting decision right there from Ramzi as Gabe up and riding here. Big section ahead. It goes for the Hail Mary rotation. And
that's what he does.
Will be able to ride out of it. So starting off on the right foot, you obviously know who the crowd's with.
Yeah, I mean, talk about manufacturing a score. This is completely manufactured. This wave really didn't have much in it. Floats over that first section, and then Medina does what Medina does, waits for it to stand up on the inside, builds up the speed, hucks it into the flats, has to do the limbo to get back up, gets underneath the bar, no problem for Gabe, gets back to his feet, score that for Medina.
Funky cold at the beginning of this heat. And how about this rotation right here with the backwash too, Kipes?
Not easy to do, a little bit off access. Again, the layback, the limbo, sneaks under the bar, gets back up. Slow motion, you can see having to project out into the flats. Pretty much body surfing on his back there before using that core strength to pull himself back up.
And then Ramzi on the answer back. This was during Gabe's wave. He got a decent one too, Kipes. Great carve right there. And then a strong finish too for the Rockin' Moroccan. A 7 still ain't a thing against the three-time world champion. You have to be thinking at least 14 points to take this heat out. A couple of 7s, but realistically, you'd want at least an 8 in your scoreline. As Ramzi can use second priority here, Gabe wasn't able to get into it. And the Moroccan with the lead says, I'll take it. Great start right there, vertical turn, and a better second one, throws the tail. Great first turn. What went wrong in the second one, Kipes?
Let's take a look. On rail, gets it, just drifts it a little bit, and late to kind of getting out of that maneuver. Again, we can watch it from the beginning. You can see the technique, beautiful down the line, projection snap on the backhand.
A bit too much as Gabe in and out.
Oh, that would have really, really served Ramzi Boukhiam well if he was just able to finish that, because that would have been a great backup for that 7-point ride. The surf more conservatively to maintain that lead is when he's trying to come back from behind, I've noticed. Here's Gabe Medina.
Maybe the person to manage time the best ever in a singlet as well. More of a setup turn right there on the backhand. Wraps it back to the whitewater. He's going to the air. You can just see it in his eyesight. Goes for the big rotation on the backhand. And unfortunately, won't be able to pull it off. Close, but no cigar. Kipes. Just a throwaway, 1.67. Here's the answer back by Ramzi. Decent first turn right there. More of a setup. Huge second one, though. And that should help his cause. He's only looking to better a 3-point ride with 22 minutes to go on the clock. So a big answer there by the Moroccan.
Yeah, sure is. Look at this. Down the line, slick as always. A nice hook on the backhand, and able to get back out in front and stabs it for the finish. And really smart to have the composure, not to try to fit in too much and go for another bank. Wants to show the judges control at the completion of this ride. Again, coming around, snaps it for the finish. Vertical surfing from Ramzi Boukhiam. Again, projection snap. Throwing a little bit of fin there. Comes around the corner, vertical, finish. Ramzi is just going, hey, blow the horn already. I want out of this thing. Here we go. He's going to use his priority, Mitchell.
Yes, he is. Frothier wave. Great setup right there with a lot of power. Better second one. Uses the backwash well. Ooh. And gets a throw tail to finish. So the Moroccan looking good. He's looking to better a 4.83. Kaipo, it's the first heat where he's not wearing trunks to surf. Wearing a springy right now. It's a little colder out there. But could it be a sign of good luck? We'll see at the end of this one.
He's going to add on his 2-wave total right here. We go to the replay. Frothy face. Nice snap again. And he gets so much projection after the carve on the backhand. One more time. Times that perfectly with the backwash. Stabs it for the finish. A little bit release. Gets out in front of the whitewater. Looks to the judges' tower and says, Show me the points. One more time, different angle, same approach, drift for the finish, goes complete, looks at the judge's tower.
This afternoon, a lot more complicated. We see the rain squalls now, the wind picked up, and the chop is in effect. Medina don't care, though. He's up and riding on this left. More of a setup carve right there, and that wave, unfortunately for Gabe, just going to dissipate and not going to really stand up. 14 minutes to go. Priority now with Ramzi.
He's good at lefts. He's good at rights. He's good on the face. He's good backhand, forehand. Here he goes on the backhand.
Whoa. Fades left, goes right. Great first turn right there. A little hung up coming out of it. Fades back into the whitewater and needs a strong finish. He'll get it right there. And a big comeback here for Gabe. Still has 9 minutes to go.
Ooh.
Could it be better than the 5? And if it is it enough for the 8.43?
It's better than the 5. It's not the 8.43.
And as you think his best wave, what you like about it, Kipes?
I like the fade. I like the tempo. I like the hook off the top, the setup. Waiting for a finish. Knows he needs to stick the finish. Throws it up. Stomps it in the shore break. Right in the alligator jaws section. Gosh, I look at this again with the size of the wave too and the dynamic surfing. Fin throw, explosion, surviving, completion. Gabe Medina.
And it really came down to the alligator's jaws section at the end.
Forces the issue right here. That's what the technician does. Gabe Medina, now Ramzi now committed to this wave, picked out exactly what Gabe Medina does. He's a technician. He's got the highest heat IQ out of anyone in the game.
Ramzi had a look right there, and Medina with a great opportunity here. He's going to use priority, and he's up and riding. Great fade, huge first turn right there, straight up and vertical. Wraps it back, and you know what section's coming right here. A couple of setup turns, and a strong finish for the 3-time world champion. The support crew, the beach loves it, and obviously you know who they're rooting for right now. And right when he needed to, Mr. Clutch yet again with another impressive wave.
Nice turn here, paced approach. Doesn't have to get too fancy for this finish. Gabe Medina knows how to do that to wrap it up. Wraps it up right there. Shows some restraint. And the 3-time world champ, again, one more time from a different view. Hook to begin with, paced approach. Knows he's got to hold back a little bit and is on his way to the score. That's holding back for Gabe Medina and a 3-time world champ. And you know what else you can put on Gabe's title? A dream killer.
That is true.
Down to just 10 seconds.
And Ramzi with the shot here. It's going to be the last wave of the heat. On the right. Needs a 6.68. Just a setup so far. Needing something huge here for the finish.
Yeah.
Nothing exciting so far. Needs something big. That'll help. And just the one turn.
He knows.
His reaction says it all. We're going to make it official when the score comes through. Just going to wait for that one. But you can see based off of his reaction, it just doesn't seem like it's going to be enough.
Nice moment on the inside shore break between Ramzi Boukhiam and Gabriel Medina. Great sportsmanship. Medina clawed back into it with smart heat management and sharp surfing. Also, we got to acknowledge Ramzi Boukhiam, who had put through the paces these entire 6 days. But right now, this moment belongs to Gabriel Medina. Let's enjoy this chair up the beach.